Welcome to Sensational Views. This is your girl, Sensational. This week, I'm recapping 90 Days to Single Life, Episode 5. As you know, I will be giving my opinion and shading all the cast members. Remember to hit that subscribe button now if you want to enjoy a good laugh at these delusionals. So we begin with Chantel, supposedly waking up the next day after her date with Giannis. She comes downstairs with a face full of makeup. So either she never washed the makeup off last night or she reapplied this clown makeup on again. I mean, girl, who is doing your makeup? I gave you an excuse last time because you were in a moving vehicle. It was dark while you were trying to apply it. So I thought maybe that was the reason. But this is the next morning with sunlight, a mirror in a bathroom. There's no reason why your face should look like that. Anyway, her crew grills her about what happened last night with Giannis, which was absolutely nothing. She didn't even get a kiss goodnight. It was a straight snooze fest. Then she goes into her spiel about Pedro, and everybody is in agreement that she should be moving on, because ain't nobody trying to hear all that. Later, they end up on the beach kicking it with Giannis and his friends, which I will say, Giannis' friend seems pretty cool. Chantel and Giannis go away to chat privately, but this time the conversation is not cringe like the last one. They talk about what they want out of a relationship, and Giannis lets her know he's a family man and he would like to eventually settle down and have kids.
Is to find someone you can settle down with, have family, have
Yeah.
kids. Yeah.
You want kids?
Yeah, of course.
He even hints that he wouldn't mind her moving there. This is actually going way better than Veronica and Jamal. Chantel is like, I'm going to need a good reason to stay here. And then he goes in for the kiss. Okay, about time. I can't stop laughing with Mooney always being extra in the background. Up next, we left off last episode with Tim and Jamal going at it. Well, Tim does not back down, and Jamal ends up walking away. Tim is making perfect sense. He lets Veronica know, like, girl, you're not 23 anymore. Do you want to still be dealing with things like this situation with your man catching a tantrum and walking off? The whole time, Veronica's on Jamal's side and she's like, yes, that's my man. That's my man. My man, my man, my man. Meanwhile, Jamal and friends catches up with him and asks him, does he want to be dealing with this baggage? That's right. His friends call Veronica's situation baggage. Not a complete package, but baggage. And all Jamal has to say was, I like her. She's cool. Oh, okay. Next up, we have Natalie, aka Mutarsha. Natalie has an interview with Josh's cousin Adam, who owns a chiropractic studio. He's hiring for a simple front desk receptionist. He asks her some basic questions like, what's your customer service skills like? And she couldn't even answer that.
Okay.
She didn't even take the time out to change her resume from Ukrainian to English.
I need to brush up on my Ukrainian. Does take a lot.
Yeah.
The interview is a total cringe fest. Natalie goes on to use the interview to ask information about Josh. She's trying to dig and pry and find out information on one of Josh's baby mothers. Let's just say she probably didn't get the job. If she does, it has to strictly be because he's doing a favor for his cousin Josh. Later on, Natalie invites Josh and his friend, who is a producer in the movie industry, over for dinner. So Natalie busts out her acting chops and starts reading Shakespeare in Russian in the middle of them eating dinner. This was so weird and cringy. So David, the producer, he's like, I got this horror movie. You can audition for it. Yeah, probably to be the first person to be offed. Well, I got to give it to Natalie. She's not going to let nothing hold her back until she reaches the stars. Natalie is in a transactional relationship. She's making sure that she gets everything she wants out of it. Now, I don't know how long this is going to last, but since Josh want to act like he's some big time movie industry guy, Natalie is down for the ride. She was able to obtain a car, housing for herself in Mama, and a possible job and movie role. Hey, I'm not mad at her because something tells me this guy is not seriously into her. Next up, we have Tyree. And in this episode, Tyree's brothers decide to gather him up and take a flight to New Orleans to see if he can do better with the ladies in a different city. Now, I just found out that this guy hasn't even had his first kiss. Oh my. And what's up with TLC's cameraman panning in on Tyree's dirty wall? And you probably think I'm tripping, but when I was watching the first episode, I noticed them pointing out how dirty his bathroom was when they zoomed in on the mold. Anyway, Tyree and his brothers make their way down the French quarters. They're at this restaurant outside, and Tyree brothers push him to talk to some ladies at the table next to them. So Tyree thinks it's a conversation starter to say he was in a 4-year relationship with the man.
Bruh.
Oh, goodness. Anyway, Tyree actually was able to exchange number with the lady, and her name is Teresa, and she seems pretty nice. She says his name under Teddy, for the big brown teddy bear that he is.
Name is Teddy Ruxpin. Can you and I be friends?
She said it, not me. Well, that wraps up my recap for season 4, episode 5 of 90 Day Single Life. Make sure to subscribe and leave your comments about this episode. All right, guys, see you next time because I got things to do.
Let's go! Hurry up, get the news. Hurry up, I have things to do. This is just my sensational news.